I think it's the most fun time of the year because we get to try so many incredible restaurants. We get to support the Houston Food Bank and we get a good deal. Johnny Carrabba. We got to sing. Ooh.
It's all about the deal.
Yes. He knows a thing or two about deals. Longtime Houston Restaurant Weeks participant with both Grace's on Kirby, the original Carrabbas, both Kirby and Boss, all participating in Houston Restaurant Weeks. Thank you so much.
We've been doing it forever since day one, and it's our pleasure. We love it.
Yeah.
It's, like I said, I keep saying this, but a way of giving back.
Yeah. All right, Johnny, what are we looking at here?
Oh, well, this is Campechana. And I got to give credit where credit's due. My good friend Levi Good at his seafood place down the street on Kirby, I used to go there just for the Campechana.
Yep.
And so I kind of knocked it off. I didn't have enough nerves to call Levi. I said, hey, can you send me that recipe? Levi, I'm giving you a plug, man. Not that you need it. But this right here, shrimp, lump crab meat, a little touch of jalapeno, and like a cocktail sauce with avocado. And then we have, we fry our own tortilla chips here. And as you can look at that dish, you can see the salt on the chip, and that's just the attention to detail. But I like a little salt on my chips. And I'll tell you something about Campechana is my dad, who doesn't really get out much, Mr. C doesn't get out much. But I bring food to him all the time, and he loves this dish. And so when I look at Campechana, I think about my dad, Mr.
Aww. C. Yeah, it's so fresh, and it's the perfect size, perfect portion, very light for summer.
Yeah.
And there's all different kinds of Campechana. I love, though, how you're just stealing this from your friend Levi. Hey, Levi. It's a good idea.
Should be flattering for you, Levi.
Oh, yes. I can see.
Oh,
look at that salt on that chip right there, that rock salt.
And I go back to the food and everything, but it's very important that, you salt it as the chips are coming out of the fryer. It has oil on it, so then it absorbs and sticks to the chip.
I didn't even think about that.
And they're thicker. I like a thick chip.
We're taking a look at the Grace's lunch menu for Houston Restaurant Weeks 2026. Y'all, this man knows something about value. He's been in business for 40 years. Oh, my goodness. All right, what are we looking at here?
Oh, that's tortilla soup. And I'll be honest with you, we have the chicken soup, Mama Mandola's chicken soup at Carrabba. So when we started Grace's, named after my grandmother's always say, because it is, her chicken soup over at Carrabba's is something hard to beat.
That's the Sicilian, right?
Sicilian chicken soup. And my
yeah.
grandfather called it Sicilian penicillin.
Mm-hmm.
He said it cure anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And anytime somebody's sick, we, ate chicken soup.
Yeah.
And so when we did Grace's, we wanted to do something, but it would be hard kind of to top the chicken soup at Carrabba's.
Mm-hmm.
This tops it.
Mm-hmm.
This tortilla soup, I get so many compliments on this dish. And it's just basic, tortilla soup, but it has a lot of chicken in it, and I like it.
It's a classic on your menu.
I went to my grandmother's house. She lives on the east end side of Houston. And I said, Mama, I said, I want to do your chicken soup. And I went over there for a day-long cooking lesson. And I did that on a regular basis. But the art to the chicken soup is she cooks it for a long time, and then she lets the potatoes and carrots cook down, and then she goes in with a potato masher and kind of smushes it at the bottom, lets it settle, and that starches it up. Where you would think there was some kind of additive, but like
but
a
it's
thickener.
all the flavor being mushed in,
right?
Yeah,
and that was a hell of a cooking lesson.
Yeah.
But I'd say this tortilla soup,
I can taste the influence of that soup in this tortilla soup, and you're right.
Well, what we do also is we cook whole chickens in it, and then once the chicken is cooked, then we pull it out,
yeah,
and then we go ahead and reduce the soup more. We shred the chicken, and then we add the chicken to it at the very end. So that but it's kind of Oh, I'm saying it's not
That's
chef driven,
science.
but it's artful in my opinion.
That is art.
Yeah.
That is science. That's engineering. There's a lot that goes on. in
Mamas
the
and
kitchen.
grandmothers knew a lot about food without going to culinary school.
Your mamas did. Your mama, your grandmother did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They were special.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam to take a look at another lunch dish that is being served here at Grace's on Kirby. We are right next door to Carrabba's on Kirby, by the way, which is also serving Houston Restaurant Week's lunch. You might see a few dishes from those here in a little bit. But Johnny, what are we looking at?
Well, this right here is Grace's hamburger. And I think really what makes it, it's a Wagyu, you know, and I have a speech impediment, so I can't say Wagyu, but we grind, it's Wagyu brisket. And so we grind it every day. And I think that makes it, you know, and then you see the cheese, you know, kind of flowing over. It's kind of hard to resist that. And then the toasted bun, the old-fashioned toasted steam bun. And, you know, the thing that I want to mention is when I look at this dish, the hamburger, I would like to have one right now. And that's what I'm going to probably have for lunch. But I love it. But the French fries are something that I stole. So,
all right, Johnny, who did you steal from this time?
Not that I would steal anything, but I asked, I was at Monterey Peninsula Country Club out in Carmel, you know, in Pebble Beach. And oh my God, I can't help it.
Oh my God, y'all.
And so, a little salty, but I like it.
But the crunch on the outside.
Oh,
is that what you stole?
You know what? My daughter Mia always makes the fun of me. You remind me of my daughter right now. Let me tell you why. She always goes, "Oh, Papa loves crunch."
It is. I
love crunchy food. But I was at
Monterey. Came in here talking about the crunch on the sticky ribs. See?
But let me tell you about this. Forget the damn cheeseburger. But I got to tell you,
no.
But these French fries. So I was at Monterey Peninsula Country Club playing some golf with some of my, I can't really afford to go there very often, but I had a rich friend that took me.
Yeah.
And I loved, their hamburger was great, but their French fries. So I said, I got to get the recipe to these French fries. There's something different about them.
Yeah.
So the server gets the chef. He goes, you know, introduces himself. And I said, I promise you, you know, I'm back in Texas. But he took me in the kitchen and he showed me how to do these French fries. So
little did he know.
That I told him I was going to do it. Right. So he told me that when the French fries come out of the fryer, while they're still hot, because they're going to absorb. He goes, while they're still hot and oily, they're going to absorb. He goes, that's when you always want to put your flavor, like your salt, whatever. But what he did is he put, I hate to tell you all this, not that French fries aren't bad enough or whatever, but he puts clarified butter on them with garlic powder. I'm giving you my recipe, but I don't care because I know you can't duplicate it. But anyhow,
no, I definitely can't, nor will I try.
I give my recipes out all the time because, you know, we mess them up. You're going to mess them up. But anyhow, so when the French fries are coming out of its fryer, we put clarified butter.
Yeah.
A little touch of garlic powder, kosher salt, because you know, that's the best kind of salt to use. The best kind of
salt,
and then Italian parsley.
I see a little bit of that green, and
I'm in love with this dish.
I can tell.
You know, it's something like when you look at it, you almost it's hard not to eat it.
All right,
we're
gonna cheers because you said you were hungry.
The pickles on. I love the pickles.
Oh, tell me about the pickles.
Bread and butter.
Yes.
Bread and butter, and it's a jalapeno. Now, it's not hot again, but it's a jalapeno bread and butter pickle.
All right, let's take it back.
I'm going to.
Oh, the bun. The bun. Y'all. Okay. This dish right here. Unbelievable.
I'm not doing this because it's my food.
He's hungry.
I can't, you know, and I have a guy, president of my company, named Ramel Quarterman.
Shout out.
So when we were doing this dish, pardon me, but when we were doing this dish, getting ready for Grace's, he told me something. He's a health nut. He don't eat the way I eat.
Mm.
You know, he wants to be pretty. But anyhow, he said, you know it's good when you don't want to put it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you can't wait for your next bite.
Yes.
And really, I'm trying to lose my baby fat, but I'm eating
You
this.
don't have any baby fat, Johnny.
I do too.
All right.